Oh, Ryan, I'm sorry. I'm running late, but just stay there.
Listen, if you're busy, we can do this another time.
No. I want to see you before next year's crystal ball.
I'm here.
Okay, I'll be right there.
You're going out?
Oh, I thought you were through checking on me.
More like an observation. You know Tad and Dixie are on their way over here right now.
Oh, whatever they want to talk about, it probably doesn't involve me.
Well, why don't we ask them?
Oh.
What's so important I had to postpone my 9 o'clock?
Tad and I are going to the Caribbean.
Oh, congratulations.
Why congratulations?
Well, I figured it's a second or third honeymoon.
No, actually, it's a third divorce.
Well, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You've forgotten everything that you've been through together?
Not really. I have the scars to remind me.
Oh, and I don't.
All right, we're both miserable, but it won't be for much longer.
Well, the two of you have something that the entire world dreams of, longs for.
And why are we getting this lecture/pep talk?
Hey, don't look at me.
I just don't think that you should lose sight of what you've got.
What difference does it make to you, Liza?
I'm starting to wonder that myself.
Oh, how many times could I have divorced him? And I didn't, and why? Why not?
I don't know. Is this a trick question?
It doesn't matter.
Because of you two. You made me realize that happily ever after happens. That it can be a reality in my life.
Well, yeah, you're happy until the next problem comes along and slaps you in the face.
Well, you can't just throw everything away because you're too lazy to work on it.
How dare you?
No, you know what? I meant it exactly the way it sounded.
We didn't come here for your approval, Liza. Or Adam's, either.
We. So you still consider yourself a single unit with Tad, because you are.
I didn't come here for your approval. All right? I came here to find out if it's okay if JR stays here with you while we're away.
JR.
Yes, and if it's a problem, I can make other arrangements.
No. We'd love for JR to stay here. For good, if you'd like.
Adam, I think we should discuss this.
This is JR's house, too, Liza.
I am not asking for JR to move in with you.
Honestly, Liza, these divorces take all of 5 minutes.
And when I get back home, JR will come and move back with me.
Yes, of course. But in time, if you change your mind and think JR'd be better off here, we'd love to have him.
Well, I'm so glad we figured all that out. Thank you for all the discussion time. I'm leaving. Have a fabulous divorce trip. I'll call you later.
I have nothing to say. I don't give a damn what your marital status is.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
You know, I asked JR to meet us here. He should be here in a few minutes.
Yeah, well, I'll ask Winifred to make up his room.
Thank you. Can you believe her?
Well, she does have a point about one thing. When it comes to this marriage, you and I are the only two people on the earth who could tear it apart. And I know I've done more than my fair share of that in the past few weeks, but I'm also the guy that doesn't want to throw in the towel. There's got to be a way I can convince you that you and I belong together.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, thanks for waiting.
Well, you know, Liza, we really didn't have to meet. I'm not going to forget about the playground. It's a memorial to Jillian. I'll take care of it.
Oh, I don't like this.
What? You can't possibly mean getting back together with Adam.
You're still angry about it.
Honestly, Liza, I really haven't given it a lot of thought.
I value our friendship.
Well, you've got other friends.
Really? Quick. Name 3. Even if you could, none of them... Listen, you matter to me. I care for you, and I don't want to lose you.
You know, you don't have to come with me to get this divorce. Why don't you just sign the papers and I'll take care of it?
No. No, I told you, Dixie, I'm not going to end it like that.
I've given this a lot of thought,
So
Tad.
give it some more thought, please. Please, I am begging you, don't do this, okay? Don't rush into something like this.
You said that so many times.
Yeah, and
in
every
so
time
many
I
different
say it, I
ways.
was right, okay? I'm right now. I know I am. Look, I'm not standing here denying that we don't have, like, huge problems, okay? And sometimes we veer off the track. But the truth is we always find one another.
And you have said that numerous occasions as well, and you've been right until the next time.
Dixie, I messed up. I don't know what
And
more
I
can
messed up
say.
too, and we keep messing up. And why do you think that is? I think it's because we're not really right for each other. You know, not like the forever kind of right. I think we just keep saying it because we want it to be.
Well, Liza seems to think we have it all.
Leslie Colson did as well, and look what she did.
Yeah, and David Hayward. Dixie, we got something. I mean, we've managed to dodge a hell of a lot.
Maybe that's why I'm so tired.
So stop thinking.
Hey. That's a bad idea.
Well, can you sit down for a second? Please. It's not such a bad idea. Just turn off your mind, okay? Stop pondering all the wouldas and shouldas and the plans and the regrets, okay? Can't you just let yourself feel for a minute? I mean, how's it feel to be sitting here with me, the two of us together? I mean, it's perfect. Look, I mean, we're in the Chandler Mausoleum, where it all started, right? You remember? Adam treating you like some kind of broodmare because he wanted an heir for his dynasty?
Yes, that's a lovely memory. I'm being driven crazy and thrown in an insane asylum.
That part.
Yeah, I remember you and Nico and Cecily getting me out.
And you remember how it felt, right? How it felt when you first realized that I would do anything for you. I swear to God, I still would. I mean, when I fell in love with you, I didn't have a choice. I certainly, I never dreamed we'd have a future together. I didn't have any expectations.
You were the best thing that ever happened to me. Okay? And I will always love you for that.
But it doesn't have to change.
I've done that before. I'm not letting you talk me out of something that I know deep in my heart is the right thing to do. I mean, how many times we've broken up and how much pain has it caused us? Every time it gets worse and worse, and I don't want to end up hating you. I just want to keep all of these nice, good memories and nice feelings and walk away. Can't we do that?
I remember you being scared for Colby. You didn't want her growing up with Adam.
Well, things change. People change.
Tell me about it.
Adam is different.
He's responsible for our child dying.
Ryan, it was a miscarriage. It was an accident.
He was badgering you. You were fighting. That's why you fell.
It was an accident.
All right, if believing that makes you feel better, that's fine. But you better do a hell of a job protecting Colby because he has already screwed up JR.
You wanted to see me?
Yes. Thanks for coming, sweetie. Ted and I are going to the Caribbean, as you know, and thought it would be nice for you to stay here with Adam.
What's the drill? You sign a few papers and then frisbee your wedding rings out into the surf? Is that how it works?
Very fun.
Something like that.
Sure, no problem. Just don't bring me one of those, my parents got a Quickie Island divorce and all I got was this lousy T-shirt shirts.
Don't worry about it. It's not going to happen. I have a list for you, though.
For the love of God, Mom.
Not a brush your teeth, wash behind your ears list. JR is thinking about getting a job.
It's not just thinking, I am.
Good, that's great. You can't start too soon.
Oh, here it is. It's a list of some places I thought you might try.
Myrtle, Fargate? You're kidding, right?
What are you talking about? You love Myrtle.
Mom, I'm not working in a dress shop. Opal?
I know you think working at the Glamorama is beneath you, but they have a very nice storeroom there.
The Glamorama was pretty good to me once upon a time.
After that mess with Frankie Stone, do I really have to draw you guys a picture?
No, son. We get it.
Thanks, but, I think I can get a job on my own.
Fine.
No, you won't have to. I have a perfect position for you in my new corporate finance division.
No. No way in hell am I working for you.
It's not as if I'm offering you a free ride.
On the other hand, there is something to be said for being a self-made man, like you, Adam.
Yes, matter of fact, there is. It takes a lot of imagination and drive to work your way up from the bottom.
And you think I can't cut it?
Son, I'm offering you an after-school job. That's about as close to the bottom as you can get. You don't have to bite the hand that offers it.
Fine. You guys figure it out, okay?
Bravo. What is your problem? Why can't you give your own son a break?
That's what I was trying to do.
No, what you were doing was stifling him.
Don't tell me how to deal with my son.
Well, somebody's got to tell you how to deal with him.
You had your chance to be a role model to JR. I don't think he was impressed.
Oh, and you did impress him, is that it?
Come on, please.
No, wait, just for the record, I just want to say one thing, okay? I don't care what happens between you and me. If JR calls me for anything, I'm going to be there for him. And no Caribbean divorce is going to change that.
Are you done? Look, this is not a contest between you two. It's obvious JR's having a lot of difficulty with you and I splitting up.
Yeah, well, he's not the only one, is he?
Can we just all three pull together for the mutual benefit of our son and see if we can help him out? Just put him first? Or would you rather see him turn to drugs again?
No, of course not.
I will always act in JR's best interests.
I wish I could make you understand.
Hey, we all settled, Liza. You just convinced yourself that Adam's a new man.
You know, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, he doesn't know where I am this morning. I didn't tell him I was meeting you. And this is all perfectly innocent.
So, wait a second. He's changed, but not enough for you to trust him.
I just don't want to cause any problems.
Wow, this should last a long time.
You know, speaking of lasting a long time, Tad and Dixie came over to the house to let us know they're getting divorced.
Wow. Another couple bites the dust.
You know, and this couple, this perfect till death do us part couple, you know, and I have to be honest with you, I freaked a little bit.
Well, it's their decision.
Yeah, but, you know, they gave me hope. They made me realize that old sin can be covered over and that broken hearts can be patched together.
Well, now you know it's all a lie. Welcome to real life.
No, it's made me realize I have to keep trying.
It's your life.
Yeah, you know, I am no finished miracle. Neither is he.
Yeah, actually, he is a power-hungry control freak.
He has good qualities. I know they rarely surface, but he's loving and loyal.
And he's ruthless and immoral.
And you know, he has lasted through a lot. Because he's strong and determined. He loves me and Colby.
Liza, you deserve a lot better than Adam Chandler.
Oh, my God. Already? Okay, all right, I'm coming. Okay, I'll be over there.
What is it?
It's the jury. They have a verdict.
Oh, where are you going?
Well, you heard it. They have a verdict.
Yeah, well, what do you care about Erica's trial?
I don't. But this is going to keep Chris Dan busy while I find out his real story.
Oh, I'm glad you guys are still here.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's a little late to lock us in the West Wing.
Oh, I just wanted to say that your decisions are your business, and I apologize for overreacting.
Thank you. Apology accepted.
Actually, it was rather flattering.
So you guys are taking off?
Yeah, I'm afraid it's about that time.
Be good, okay? Give him another hug.
She keeps thinking that I'm 5 years old.
Not true. As if I could.
Just remember that, you know, we're always behind you, no matter what.
Whatever, dude.
I'll see you soon, okay?
Sure.
I'll walk you to the door.
Just a second.
Okay.
I think you and I need to have a little talk. I'm not experienced with having a teenager in the home. I think that we should lay some ground rules.
It's your house?
Yeah, well, I'm concerned about Colby.
Hey, no, look. Me and Blondie, we're cool. Don't worry about it.
Colby's had a lot to deal with this year that she doesn't understand. And if I catch you doing drugs or anything illegal, even questionable around her, the cops will have you so deep that not even Adam will be able to pull you out. Sweetie, hold on a second. What we'll do is we'll get your storybook, and then you'll be all ready for story time. Winifred? Okay. You want to go with me? We'll answer the door? Okay, come on. Oh, you know what? This would be a good time. Why don't you go with the storybook? Okay. Hi.
Hi, Liza. How are you? I'm sorry I didn't call first, but I do need to speak to JR if he's here.
Oh, come on in.
Thanks.
What's going on?
Well, I don't know if you've heard or not, but Erica Kane was cleared in the death of Frankie Stone. So that means whoever did kill Frankie is still out there. And now we're just kind of going back. And
Now what? Are you accusing my son of murdering that girl?
Adam, I'm not here to accuse anyone of anything.
Really? You show up at the crack of dawn without so much as the courtesy of a phone call to interrogate my son?
Please go into the living room.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna go check on Colby.
I'm not even sure JR is up yet. He's already given you a statement.
Well, things have changed.
Really? You called him as a witness, but you never put him on the stand. Do you realize what that put him through?
Adam, I didn't need his testimony. Would you rather I would have called him for no reason? Look, JR is not the first witness to remember something new when he reviewed his story.
So you're implying that he's withholding information?
No, I'm implying he wouldn't be the first witness to remember something new when he reviewed his story. Why are you such a hard-nose? I'm talking a couple of questions here, Adam.
I'll talk to him, Dad. I don't have anything to
No,
hide.
you're not going to say another word. No.
But really, I think...
You're not going to open your mouth until we have a lawyer present.
Why? What are you hiding?
Liza, let me handle this.
The way you handle everything?
Liza, this is not the time.
No, it is. This is my house, too, and if the two of you are hiding something...
Somebody listen to me. I'm not hiding anything. Go ahead. Ask me whatever you want.
JR.
It's my life. Back off.
So, Adam, may I ask JR a few questions or not?
You don't understand. Anything you say now can be twisted and used against you.
What are you afraid of? What do you think that I'm gonna say?
No, it's not you I'm worried about. It's Montgomery. He's just blown a very high-profile case. Do you understand what that means? Erica Kane is big press. And now he has yoke dripping off his nose in every newspaper and magazine in the country. He needs a scapegoat. And you are a damn good candidate.
Boy, gosh, excuse me, JR, for just a second. Adam, I don't know if you can understand this concept, but all I really want to do is catch whoever killed Frankie Stone and bring them to justice. You follow me?
Exactly, and I want to help him.
Thank you.
Dad, you once told me that if I told the truth, then everything would be okay.
All right, this is strictly unofficial.
Naturally.
All right, you can answer a couple of questions.
Thank you. Initially, we focused focused our investigation on Bianca and Erica, but now that we know that neither one of them did it, well, we have to kind of re-examine everything.
I understand.
Okay. So, that night that you were with Frankie Stone, Bianca walked in and caught the two of you in bed, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Bianca walked in and she totally freaked, and she left, and then that's when Frankie lost it.
What did she do?
She had the locket, and she was crying, and she was saying some pretty weird stuff.
Like what?
I wasn't really listening, but it was something like she was saying she couldn't do it. Yeah, that's what it was. She was saying that she couldn't do that to Bianca.
And then what happened?
She wanted me gone, so I got out of there as fast as I could. And I mean, I finished getting dressed in the hallway, and I was standing out there, and she was in there crying, and that's when she did what every girl does when there's something wrong. She got on the phone.
And that's when she called Erica.
Yeah, and then she hung up and started looking for her cell phone.
Her cell phone? You're sure about that?
Yeah, I remember. You know, and I remember thinking that it was kind of weird that she would want to use her cell phone when she had the other phone there, but she was kind of in a weird place. And she just started using it, and she started to get on the phone, and that's when I took off.
Okay, now you're saying that she had a cell phone in her room at Oakland?
Yeah, I heard her using it.
What is it, Jackson?
The police didn't find the cell phone in the room where she died. And believe me, they checked from top to bottom. Give me just a second. Yeah, hi, this is Jack Montgomery. Detective Saez, please. Miguelito, ¿cómo está? Listen, I want you to pull the case file on Frankie Stone, and if you would, please, pull up the list of articles found at that crime scene. Thanks. You find a cell phone there? Thank you. Bye. No cell phone.
Man, I mean, I heard her using it. I know she had it.
I believe you, J.R.
Whoever killed her took it.
You know, she called Erica, but she did that on Opal's line, so that call is... we were able to trace that, right?
Then who did she call on her cell phone?
Maybe her killer. Well, J.R., I want to thank you very much for your cooperation. I surely do.
Anytime. I mean, if you want to ask any more questions, that's cool. I didn't really know Frankie, but I want to get whoever did it. You know?
Thank you. Nice kid. Nice kid. Thanks very much. I'll be leaving.
I'll see you.
Thanks.
He will not question you again, do you understand?
Dad, please.
As long as you're in my house, you will do as I say. And what I say is Jackson Montgomery has had his last shot at you. From now on, he'll talk to your lawyer.
This is totally whacked.
Whether you choose to believe it or not, you're still a potential suspect in this case.
JR is right. He's not hiding anything.
Liza, I will thank you to stay out of this.
You're what?
I don't need you interfering.
Because I'm not his mother, or because I'm a woman and therefore I'm an idiot, or maybe I'm a combination of all three.
You know I don't believe it.
You know what I know? I know you don't give me orders.
When I am protecting my son, I will do whatever I have to
You know, we
do.
all know how you protect your son.
Oh, you're going to dig that up, are you?
You know, maybe this time you don't have to have sex with the judge. You can just give her a little money.
I can't believe you're doing this. I have a serious problem.
No, you know what? We have problems. We have serious problems. Now, I'm sorry, JR, that...
Well, you probably got tired of hearing you yell at me.
Well, there's your son in one of your cars. Without asking for permission. thus ending another heartwarming moment of Daddy helping again.
That crack about how I handle things was entirely uncalled for.
All I want to know is this what I can expect with JR being here?
Well, I don't expect a daily visit from the district attorney.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. You cannot be in a room with this kid for 2 minutes without yelling.
He's a teenager. It's his job to make me crazy.
That means you insult me? Adam, I do not want your son to cause friction between us.
I thought you liked JR.
I do.
Then why are you so down on him?
I'm not. I don't trust him.
Well, you think he had something to do with Frankie's murder?
No, I don't.
Well, then what are you getting at?
The drugs.
Oh, come on. He made a mistake.
No, he's made mistakes. Serious mistakes. That's why you're working so hard to protect him.
This has nothing to do with that.
He has serious problems. And it's really sad. I feel sorry for him. And that's why I'm going to tell you what I told him.
Wait a minute. You told him what? What did you tell him?
I told him that if I suspect that he's using drugs in this house, he's gone. No second chances, no 3 strikes, you're out.
Liza, that's not your call.
No, it is my call. He is Colby's older brother, and, you know, she adores him. I'm not going to have him setting this kind of example for her. And you can say, oh, she doesn't really quite understand because she's too young, but she will be someday. And you should be worried about that just like I am.
Wait a minute. JR is my son. You're asking me to pick one of my children over another.
I'm not asking you to make a choice. I'll do it for you. Colby is a wonderful girl, and she has her future ahead of her. If JR is headed for trouble, he is not going to take my daughter with him.
But Colby is my daughter, too. She's my child, too!